Hare Krishna devotees, so welcome. Today is raining, so it is test of everyone what priority they have. Yeah. So there is a nice song, right? Bisiladhareno, ಮಳೆಯಾದರೇನು ನೆರಳಾಗಿ ಇಂದು ನಾನಿಲ್ಲವೇನು ಈ ನನ್ನ ಜೀವ ಎಂದಿಗೂ. That's what the boy is telling to the girl, that even if it rains, don't forget, I'm going to come and protect you. Yeah. So when it comes to about Krishna, usually the rain spoils all the but whoever comes to the program today, they are gems. Yeah. So let's say Haribol to all of them. So anyhow, I have cooked a lot. Let's see. I'm just thinking about after 1 hour, but nevertheless, I think with this weather, your appetite will be more. You are going to have more. With that, I will just take out that from my mind and I will start speaking. So yes, last week we discussed about the qualities, the basic qualities of the living entities, where Lord Krishna spoke about the 20 qualities, 20 plus qualities Lord Krishna spoke, and he said all these qualities are created by me. And we also spoke about how Lord Krishna tells in Bhagavad Gita that only through devotional service you would be able to get an intelligence by which you can surrender unto me. Now in this verse, Lord Krishna is telling about these are all created by me, and it is present in all the living entities. How is that this contradiction can exist? We actually did discuss elaborately about it and also came to a conclusion about fundamental aspects of qualities. What does the qualities means? Qualities available in the human beings doesn't mean that it can elevate them. Normally everyone have all these qualities which Krishna created in partially or fully to some extent, but it doesn't have a capacity to actually know about Krishna. So the qualities which we have are all material qualities. Yeah. So we are going to discuss about that, how they are material qualities. That's why in Srimad Bhagavatam says, Kala karma gunadino dehoyam panchabodhikaha katam anyastu gopayat sarpa prashto etaparam. So Narada Muni tells Yudhishthir Maharaj, although you might be a wonderful personality having all the divine qualities and all the, the humanly qualities enriched with goodness, but still you will not be able to take care of your father Dhritarashtra, because Dhritarashtra, after the war, when all the Pandavas came back to the kingdom, Dhritarashtra was living under Pandavas. After some time, Dhritarashtra runs away from the palace, and the Yudhishthir Maharaj becomes very, very fearful. Where my father went? He is blind. I don't know where he is going to go. Who is going to guide him? And he starts crying. That is the time when Narada Muni comes and tells, we are all, you think you are the son, you are the king, you can protect the citizen, including your father Dhritarashtra, but no one actually takes care of anyone in this world. And he gives an example. Kala karma guna means, Kala means time, karma means our own activities. Father can create a child, but father cannot give a guarantee, assurance about the life of a child. We discussed health of a child, beauty of the child, intelligence of the child. He can only create. Can he say, I created? He is going to actually complete his medical and he is going to become doctor. No one can give guarantee to anyone. Father can only create child. The qualities, the future of the child is controlled by what? Karma, Kala, karma, his own punya and papa, the combination of it. It is going to actually control him. Kala, karma, guna. Guna means the qualities. These qualities, 20 plus qualities which Lord Krishna speaks about, it is present in living entities. Narada Muni tells these qualities only makes human individuals to suffer in this world. Kala, karma, guna, adinaha. Adinaha means what? Controlled. We are prisoned. Anyone would like to get prisoned? No one likes. So kala, karma, guna, adinaha. And what else? Another factor which actually prisons each and every living entity. Dehoyam panchabhautikaha. Yeah, the five elements which actually makes our body controls all the living entities. Katham manyastu kopayat. With all these imperfections, Narada Muni tells Yudhishthira Maharaj, you are the king, I understand, respect you. How can you control anyone or think that their future is in control? Sarpradrashto yataparam. Just like everyone are in the mouth of the snake. Anytime the snake tongue goes inside, they are all gone. Snake is the representation of Kala, Karma, Guna, Panchabhutika. You get what I mean? So Narada Muni actually instructs Yudhishthira Maharaj, forget about it. You can only, you can get married to someone, but you cannot give guarantee that wife or husband will follow according to the husband or wife. You get what I mean? We can only marry under the legal and there is certain binding and all those things, but everyone are going to behave individually. Everyone are going to behave individually. So these qualities too are the sources of our misery, not the solution to our happiness. Very, very important to understand. So today I am going to discuss about first of the three qualities. Yeah, which are three qualities? If you can. Buddhir Gnanam Asammoha. Intelligence, knowledge, and freedom from doubt. Faith. Intelligence, knowledge, and faith. Yeah, very, very important. See, why is that? Spiritual knowledge is required. In this world, everyone are living without spiritual knowledge. It is not that most of the people living in this world happy solution is spiritual knowledge. No. More than 98% of the people do not even believe that there is a necessity to read Bhagavad Gita. There is a necessity to understand purpose of life. There is a necessity to understand the presence of a creator. Most do not, but still they are able to survive, they are able to make money, they are able to have great food, they are going to have a great bungalow, shelter, they have varieties of Mercedes-Benz, BMW, all luxuries they have, everything they have. So is spiritual knowledge is required? Is very, very fundamental question we all need to ask, because if we have faith, we can only transcend from the qualities which Krishna is speaking about, which are all material qualities, to the spiritual qualities. Otherwise, be good, do good, be good. You get what I mean? Why God and all is required? Be good to everyone, do good to everyone. Everyone says this, right? Why you need to have spiritual knowledge? All these things are, somehow, these are all done to scare people, bring fear in the hearts of the people. All these are not existing. You are getting what I mean? So, very, very fundamental thing we need to ask is, if really I need to transcend, means I need to promote myself from so-called good qualities and bad qualities, whatever I have, transcend above that, we need spiritual knowledge. Very, very important thing. So, how do we understand the spiritual knowledge? How do we understand spiritual qualities compared to the material qualities? What is material qualities? Very, very important. Is there any distinction between material quality and spiritual quality? Very important. Yes. I already spoke about goodness without God is like honesty among thieves. For example, people go into the supermarket and take out all the things from the supermarket and just run away from the supermarket without paying to the cashier. What are they called as? Thieves. Yeah? So similarly, we are actually utilizing all the facilities from the material world. Who is the cashier here whom we are paying to? How many recognize that cashier that they need to pay to the cashier? How many pay to the cashier? 98% just utilize it. So, they are all called thieves basically. Unless and until we understand the source from which it comes from and give some cash to them, we are all thieves, no matter how much good we are doing in this world. For example, if the thieves goes and steal everything from the supermarket and come together and say that now honestly let us distribute among this ourselves, what is the honesty in that? So what is the goodness without God is honesty among thieves. Very, very important to understand. This concept is fundamental for us to actually understand what is spiritual qualities, what is material qualities. Very important. Vidya vinaya sampanne brahmane gaviyastini shuni chaiva swapakecha pandita samadarshinaha. Many of you are coming to the program, and some of you have been trying to host people at your place and cook and feed them and arrange a program in such a way that we can all come together, chant the names of Krishna. Very rare opportunity, I will tell you today. Cooking for the family itself difficult. Cooking for the family is just 3-4 family members itself we start thinking. But most of you who are coming today have elevated yourself to think about someone. Please come. To think about someone who is not related to you. To think about someone who is not related to you, very, very important. And cook for them. And upon that, cook with, chanting of the Krishna's names. Rami, you can sit down. Sit down. And arrange a program, feed them whom you don't know. For this needs the elevation of knowledge. You are all understanding? That's why to know someone outside of your house is related to you requires faith. Vasudeva Kutumbam. You are all with me? How to understand Vasudeva Kutumbam? Very, very important fundamental aspects is to call someone outside whom is not related to you. Still embrace them with love. Accommodate them, give them an opportunity to chant the names of Krishna. Vidya vinaya sampanne brahmane gavihastini shuni chaiva swapakecha pandita samadarshinaha. Means Vidya, as soon as the knowledge goes into our heart, it actually brings us the relationship not just with our families, with the outside world as well. Vasudeva Kutumbam. How to actually accommodate everyone with love and relationship. Bijam Mam Sarva Bhutanam Vidhipartha Sanatana. Lord is there in each and everyone's heart. Sarvasya Chaham Vridi Sannivishto Matasmrutir Gnanam Apanam Cha. Lord is residing in each and everyone's hearts. He is the one who is connected to each and every living entity. Though we might be born in the blood families, but outside are also part and parcel of the same family, Krishna. This understanding is an elevation from the material qualities. That's why very, very important for us to understand how to recognize spiritual qualities from material qualities. Today we are going to discuss that so that you get a basic understanding of, this is the basic spiritual, principles today we are going to discuss. Yeah, fundamentals. So, Lord Krishna is telling here, Buddhir Gnanam Asamoha means, can someone take this out? Buddhi means intelligence, Gnanam means the knowledge. Asammohaha means free from doubt, the faith. How to develop faith? For example, why these are interconnected to each other? Buddhi, knowledge and the faith. How it is interconnected to each other? Knowledge, intelligence comes from what? Intelligence comes from what? What is the source of intelligence? Knowledge. Yeah? For example, out of all the females sitting here, a small child goes to the mother looking for milk. You are understanding what I mean? The child has an intelligence. You are all understanding? How did the intelligence come from? Because the parents give the knowledge at the time child came out the womb of the parents. Yeah? You are all with me. And child saw the parents, among everyone else, the parents are taking the extra priority to protect the child. Child keeps on observing. It creates a repository of knowledge within its brain. With that the intelligence develops. And it understands after some time. When the kid cries, mother gives the milk. So the way kids looks for milk is to cry. How did it all comes from? Because the knowledge it gathers. Yeah? From the knowledge it gets the intelligence. You are all with me? So from that comes the faith. Child has a faith that the parents are going to protect him. The child is not going to go with anyone else to the outside but parents, because child knows that in any difficulties parents are going to protect. From where it all came from? From the knowledge and the intelligence, right? So the basic of faith of any living entities is we need to have proper knowledge. We need to develop proper intelligence. From the intelligence we develop the faith. You are all with me? So Lord Krishna tells here that Krishna. All are able to see? So what is the second chana?
It was open.
Open, huh? Okay. Okay. Yeah. So knowledge, can you lock it please? From knowledge comes the intelligence, yeah? From intelligence comes the faith. So let us try to understand what is the difference between, can you give that blue, the green as well? What is the difference between material knowledge and the spiritual knowledge? Yeah? You are all with me? And what is the use? Why do we need to know about it? So what is all material knowledge is about? In material knowledge, in Sanskrit is called aparavidya. Aparavidya, yeah? Then spiritual knowledge is called paravidya, yeah? So what is material knowledge is all about? Huh? Knowing about this world. Okay, fine. Huh? Can be proven, tested or experimented. Okay, fantastic. You are informed today. So, can be proven, tested, experimented. Yeah? Wonderful. So, material knowledge and spiritual knowledge, what we get through our universities or normal education is all about material knowledge. What is material knowledge is about? What is basic?
How to manipulate material elements to, for example.
Yeah, how to manipulate material element for our advantage. That is all about material knowledge. You're all with me? Yeah, so using matter, very, very important. Using matter for our comfort. Yeah, that's why Krishna says, Bhumi rapo nalavayu kammano buddhirevacha ahankara iti emme binna prakriti ashtada. Material knowledge is all about understanding about Bhumi, earth, water, air, fire and ether. And mind, intelligence and false ego. These are the 8 elements which Lord Krishna's external energy is there, which actually created this entire world. Yeah? So utilizing, how to utilize earth, how to utilize water, how to utilize air, how to utilize fire, how to utilize ether. This is all about science. Science is all about knowing all these 5 elements. Little bit higher is mind, little bit higher is intelligence and false ego. Yeah? You are all with me? So basically you take any science today, science is all about understanding these fundamental 5 elements: earth, water, fire, air, ether. For example, electronic communication. It cannot exist without the presence of air and ether. You are all with me? Which actually is the vehicle to carry the signals from Australia, Melbourne cricket ground to all the people of this world. Air, medium. Who is the vehicle? So we are all creating, we are not creating anything in this world, we are discovering it. Yeah? So, in other words, material knowledge is about discovering, all fake only, discovering nature. Spiritual knowledge is about discover yourself. Very, very important. Why you need to discover yourself? We will discuss about it. So it's all about discovering nature. It's about how can we utilize the presence, the matter, available matter in this world for the best of our own life comforts. That's all about material knowledge is. In that itself, our scripture says we get hooked onto it. And the material, the matter binds us. Because what is all binding about? Matter not only gives happiness, it also gives misery as well. You are all with me? Very, very important. Hence, so this material knowledge is about studying matter. This is all about studying spirit. Yeah? The spirit behind matter. That's why when Lord Krishna says, Bhumi rapo nalavayu kammano buddhirevacha, Lord Krishna next itself says in the next verse, in the 7th chapter, Apareyam itastva anyam prakritim viddhime param jiva bhutam mahabaho yayedam dharyate jagat. Apareyam. What Lord Krishna spoke about the 8 elements, 5 plus 3. What are the 5? Earth, water, air, fire, ether. Yeah? Mind, intelligence, false ego. Bhumi rapo nalavayu kammano buddhirevacha ahankara iti emme brinna prakriti ashtada. These 5 elements, 8 elements are my external energies. We discussed about that. Yeah? So, this material knowledge is about studying matter. Lord Krishna next verse says apareyam. He says this is apara vidya. Apara means inferior. Para means superior. Apareyam. These are all 8 elements are apareyam, my inferior energies. Prakritim viddhime param jiva bhutam mahabaho. The jiva, the living entities, all of you. There is still one energy is left. Which is that energy? Jiva bhutam. All these human beings, all the living entities, all the 8,400,000 species of life are there, which are higher energies of mind, superior energies of mind. You are all with me or getting confused? You are all? Yeah, Ramya? Okay, fine. Aparayam itaspanyam. This is apara vidya. This is all inferior knowledge. This is not going to make you master. Yeah. So this is superior knowledge. Yeah. Apareyam itastvanyam prakrutim vidyame param jiva bhutam mavabaho, living entities. Yeah. So living entities are actually exploiting the facilities of matter. Yeah. Yayedam daryate jagat. That's how they live in this world. So we really need to understand. So material knowledge is all about what I see. Yeah? The matter what I see in this world. Seeing is believing. This is all about material knowledge. Yeah? So, Karthik, you are getting confused? No? So this is known. You are all with me? Yeah? This is known. This is unknown. Yeah? So, spirituality is all about how to know unknown through known. Yeah? So, there are so many things existing in this world. This is material knowledge. Don't end up just utilizing the material matter and stay with matter. You need to actually transcend, elevate yourself beyond matter. We are going to discuss about it today. You are all with me? So, all education today given is all about matter. Computer science is about matter. We are studying earth, which is all about sand, with which all the chips are made, which carries the information and are transmitted through the medium of air and the ether and received to the other person. Yeah, these are all, any discovery in this world is the combination of these 5 elements. Without that, no one can actually do any scientific advancement in this world. You're all with me? Yeah? So very important to understand is even medical science is about matter. Does a doctor treat soul? Doctor treats what? Doctor treats body. Body is what? Body is all about matter. You're all with me? So, even an expert medical doctor is not about spiritual knowledge, it is about matter, material knowledge. He can only treat the body. Beyond that, he cannot. He cannot give a guarantee that once you come to the hospital, you are guaranteed that you will go back healthy. Yeah? So, very important to understand. So, how to understand basic elements of this world to elevate ourselves from the material knowledge to spiritual knowledge. You're all with me? For example, let us take water itself. So, I don't know why it is not useless. Okay, water. Yeah? Water, basically, what is all material knowledge about water?
How to use water to get electricity?
Huh? How to use water? Fantastic, bro. How to use water for producing electricity? Yeah? Then what? Then how to sustain life? How to drink and live? Yeah? Then what? Huh? Farming, yeah. Fantastic. Farming, yeah, what else? What do you learn about water in your school? Oi. Sanju. What do you learn about water in school? You just finished your 10th. Yeah, so water about irrigation, what is the application of water, how, hydroelectricity, right? The altitude of the water coming down, how it produces the electric power, all those things, right? This is all about knowledge you gather from water. Now there is a hidden truth about water which none of the students study. That's why I just wanted to bring this book. This is the book I have written. This is about Para and Apara Vidya. Para Vidya, the school teaches. Science with Siri. Para Vidya, the school teaches. School doesn't. Apara Vidya, the school teaches. Yeah? Material knowledge, all the school teachers, they do not go beyond how to integrate spiritual knowledge with the material knowledge. Very, very important. This is the science book which I have written for all the children. They can actually, by reading it, not only they become expert in material knowledge, they develop that aptitude to go beyond the normal schooling, by which their intelligence becomes sharp. Yeah? And out of the box, some of the questions with which they can become human beings. Yeah? Not machines. Today schools only prepares someone to become machines, but how to become human beings. Yeah? So fundamental aspects of water is all about how to utilize water for our day-to-day living. Anything else we read in the universities or schools, nothing. Our maximum is, what is the definition of water, is H2O. Yeah, that is all. Yeah, but there is an important thing we need to understand in this world. This entire creation, 70% of the creation is water. Who bought buckets of water with them? While you took birth, did you bring your own buckets of water? Oh, here my bucket of water. Let me enter into this world and drop it. Yeah? No one has got water to this creation. Yeah? And 70% of water, this entire universe, entire earthly planet has 70% of the water. How did this water come from? Did anyone create? Did scientists create in the laboratory? Huh? Did scientists create in the laboratory? Ramya, did scientists create in the laboratory? Have you seen anyone creating water and giving you, here is Ramya, take the water? Yeah? But 70% this world is water only. Where did the water come from? And what at the end of the day, we all can understand it is a combination of H2O. Yeah? Hydrogen, two elements of hydrogen and one element of oxygen. When we understand hydrogen is highly inflammable. Do you know the first plane was a hydrogen plane which actually traveled from UK to America. It caught fire in the sky and everyone died. Huh? What is the first plane? Yeah. Wonderful project. Hindenburg disaster, where the hydrogen was able to, it's a highly inflammable, and oxygen is combustible. You get what I mean? So to bring two elements of hydrogen and one element of oxygen, which are both, if you mix together, it is going to create a hellish explosion. Any laboratory cannot bring two elements of hydrogen and one element of oxygen together to produce water. If they produce, they themselves will not exist. You are all with me? Why? Hydrogen is highly inflammable, oxygen is highly combustible. Both cannot be brought together. It is like bringing the fire and the petrol together. You are all with me? It is impossible. Then how did all the water come into place? You are all with me? So knowing about the application of water is about material knowledge. Identifying the source from which it comes from the higher order of inquiry elevates one to know about the source. You are all with me? Now it's a question. How did the water come at first place? 70% of this creation has water. Where did the water come from? We didn't bring the bucket while we took birth. Water was existing. From where it can come? No laboratory can produce this water because it's impossible to produce water. Who produced the water? Yeah? This is spiritual knowledge. Who produced water? Yeah? As soon as you inquire your spiritual knowledge starts. No schools give this information or train you because this doesn't come in the examination. It comes only in the life examination, which no one cares. Roti kapda makan. Girl won't get married until boy earns 15 lakhs per year. Yeah, you are all with me? Roti kapda makan. We are all with this. Yeah, understanding higher aspects of life is very, very important. That can only make us the human being. Now, actually, when we ask this question, what is that we are going to gain from this question? What is that we are going to gain from this? Yeah? Huh? Inquisitiveness and also knowing about the source. What is the knowing about the source? For example, if the child comes and the samosa laying on the dining table and the child can eat and go and freshen up and go for playing badminton. But where did the samosa came from? What it will make the child? Grateful. You are all with me? See, knowing this question, asking this question, child elevates its quality. Just like a child when recognizes a samosa is made by someone, why she made? Someone made. Who made it? My mother. Why she made? Mother loves me. Relationship builds. You are all with me? We are all alone in this world. The relationship needs to be built in this world with someone who has provided all the facilities. Then only we can remain healthy, holy and happy. Because we cannot see, at the end of the day, just like the child, knowing where the samosa came from, develops its relationship with the mother, ultimate mother of the creation, we need to develop relationship with, because everyone are not permanent in this world. The real relationship is with the entire creation, yeah, the creator. You are all with me? With this, child develops the ultimate, the higher principles of life, gratefulness, humility. Yeah, you are all with me? The purpose. As soon as 70% of the water existing in this creation, why did it all given to me? Purpose. You are all with me? Very important. So, you will understand this today. You go and ask your teacher. Take one scale with you. If she doesn't ask, tell, open your hands. She makes, right, Ramya? Yeah, so very important. We have just studied one element, which is water. See how much knowledge is embedded within this water. Yeah, unless and until we know about it, we cannot transcend ourselves to the spiritual knowledge. So the Paravidya is not given to us. It is unknown. We need to apply ourselves. Human beings are meant to do that. Aharam dra vayamaitunam cha samani etat purusha naranam. This, see, Pashupin naranam. It's animals and human beings all are trained. They don't need to train themselves. They know how to use the matter. Dharmo hi tesham adhiko vishesho. Dharma is one which differentiates human beings from animals. So how we differentiate? Animal only utilizes the matter. Yeah? Pig only eats the stool, you give the laddus, it doesn't discuss it. So it is only, they are all conditioned to do what they think enjoy of matter. Yeah? But human beings can inquire where this matter came from. Why it came from. What is my relationship with this matter? Why it is being provided to me? You are all with me? So now let us, with the interest of time, now let me take one example of mango tree. Because in Kerala, I went to Kerala, right? Every street in the bus we were going, everywhere, left and right, filled with mango trees. Filled with mango trees. One tree was producing at least more than 1,000 mangoes. Everything is hanging. I was just thinking, one mango tree is much, higher than one human being. Because one mango tree with its mango can please so many people in this world. A human being cannot do that. Which is greater, mango tree or human beings?
Human
Mango tree.
because he only planted the
Yeah? So, very, very important. That's why Lord Krishna says, when Lord Krishna used to do this kind of exercise, he took all the Gopals to the forest. And he said, all the Gopals, my dear friends, look at the trees. He said, Yetavat Janma Sapalyam Dehinam Hyadeishu. These trees are giving us shades, giving us fruits, giving us flowers, fragrance, everything, oxygen. Very important. I am going to come to that. Everything is coming from the trees. These trees, life is fulfilled. Lord Krishna says that life of the tree fulfilled. They have done everything for the better of the humanity. They have given us support. Everything is being given from the trees. Prana Artha Diya Vacha. Yeah? Very important to understand. So, this mango tree, material knowledge is about what? Mango tree.
how to make mango juice.
Wow! Fantastic, because we have done it. How to make the mango juice. Okay? Yeah? Earning from mangoes, make money. What else? Pickles. Yeah, what and all delicacies we can do from mangoes. It is basically we learn. This is all about material knowledge. What else? Varieties of mangoes. Yeah. What kind of fragrance every mango gives? Looking at the mangoes, we can shape. Yeah. Smell. Taste. Yeah. You're all with me? Yeah? You're all with me? These are all about material knowledge. Huh? So how do we recognize the higher aspects of this? We have looked at a mango tree and we have thought how it can be useful to me. How can I uplift myself, go beyond? Huh? How can we get grateful to the mango? First we need to understand, how did the mango tree come from? Who created the first seed of mango? You are all with me? Who created the first seed of mango? Did the NASA in the US said, I am going to create the first seed of mango, I am experimenting in the laboratory, this is the seed of mango. Who created the first seed of mango? From where the seed came from? From where the seed came from? Yeah? Yeah? Realizing it, I didn't create, we recognize who created it. Why did he create? Why is that the mango, produces in the summer? What is that it's beneficial to me? You're all with me? Only when you recognize from where the seed came from, then only you can ask all these questions. You're all with me? The normal, we actually known is mango tree, unknown is higher orders of thinking. From where did the first seed came from? You're all with me? Yeah?
90% effort given by nature, 10% effort done by
Yeah. So, very important to understand. Yeah? This is, so now let us say, about the oxygen. Yeah? So, in this world, when you look at the tree, let us go into the tree itself. Yeah? So, there is a relationship between human beings or living entities with trees. What is that relationship? Huh? Huh? Yeah, trees gives oxygen. Yeah, so material knowledge is about what is the use of this one. So the trees, then the human being consume, and we give out carbon dioxide. Yeah, very, very important. So another important thing in this mango tree itself, that the mango tree, the soil for the mango tree is produced by living entities. Manure. Manure is about soil only. Yeah? You're all with me? Now, the higher order of thinking is just imagine you have a factory. Yeah? This is factory A and the factory B. Yeah? You're all with me? The factory A produces oxygen. Yeah, it produces all the ingredients, yeah, whatever the fruits, everything. Yeah, the factory B is the human beings. Yeah, this is raw materials. You're all with me? You're all with me? So the raw material for human beings is oxygen, fruits, everything which is given by the tree. What is the wastage? Carbon dioxide, manure. This carbon dioxide manure goes as the raw material to the factory A. You are all with me? Why you are going down again and again? You are so much indebted to me today. My goodness. Vapre. Don't go down. Go down. Yeah. So the wastage of the human beings or any living entities becomes the raw material for the trees, and the production from the trees becomes the raw material for the human beings. What is this relationship called? Only students can tell. Fantastic. Say Haribol to Ramya. Haribol. So this is called symbiotic factory. Yeah, symbiotic factory. Yeah, this symbiotic factory exists only in nature. No one can actually create this symbiotic factory in anywhere in this entire creation. No human beings, no scientific advancement can do this. You're all with me? How did this such a relationship exist? Who created this relationship which cannot be imitated? Which is ecological, which is economical, which is actually the recycling itself to sustain.
Both are at same time because both are dependent on each other.
Yeah.
Both should be starting at the same time.
Means?
Both should be producing at the same time.
Yeah. Both should be working at the same time. Let us take, for good, let us take, we have a sugar factory. Yeah? What is the outcome of the sugar factory? Input to the sugar factory is canes. Output is sugar, jaggery. And for example, let us say this is the output, right? Now, is there any factory where it actually takes the wastage? Wastage of tree is oxygen. You are all with me? Wastage of sugar factory is the debris which comes out, right? Any factories, molasses. Yeah, any factory which can take molasses and produce the sugar back. Sugar cane back. Yeah? Have you seen any factory which can do that? That it can produce the sugar cane. Molasses goes in and it becomes the sugar cane again. It comes out and gives to the sugar factory again. No, impossible. You identify any factory in this world, you will never ever be able to see such a symbiotic relationship that exists in nature. Yeah? This is not a miracle? Is it not a miracle? Where did it come from? If we are not created, who created it? This is all about the spiritual knowledge. Yeah? You are all with me? For example, now let us take even the cow. An animal which takes grass in one end and gives the milk out. Any machine that is been created in this world which can actually take grass from one side and produce the milk out? Absolutely not. So very, very important to understand from this is spiritual knowledge is all about the enquiry. Bahunam janmanam ante gnanavan mam prapadyate vasudeva sarvamiti sa mahatma sudurlabha. Bahunam janmanam ante. For many, many, many lifetimes. Haribol. Prabhuji, immediately you are going to have it now? Okay, pack it. Puri is not been made. Is it okay? So Bahunam Janmanam Ante, for lifetimes people study this material knowledge. The only thing is that enquiry comes after lifetimes of study. Bahunam Janmanam Ante Gnanavan Mam Prapadate. All the knowledgeable people keep on studying material knowledge. But where is the source, the higher order of enquiry? Only when you have a higher order of enquiry, then you start asking why it came from. What is the purpose? So Krishna says, Vasudeva Sarvamiti Sa Mahatma Sudurlabha. To realize that there is a creator which is providing all the facilities to us, many, many people do not even attempt to recognize this, and they take a lifetimes and lifetimes to recognize this. Hence, very, very important that knowledge, do not limit yourself, do not confine yourself to this material knowledge. Elevate, question why it is come in this form to me. How did it come? From where it got produced? Who produced it? How did he produce it? Can we imitate? We all need to ask this question. Then only we would be able to elevate from material to spiritual. Otherwise, matter binds us. Matter binds us. Only through higher enquiry we can get liberated. This is all scientific. Our spiritual knowledge is all scientific. Yeah. This is the basic principle. Yeah. Then see, we inquired. With inquiry we got the intelligence. With intelligence we got the faith. Faith towards whom? We understand that nothing comes from this one. Chance. There's absolutely no Big Bang theory that exploded once and all through explosions, everything, all the facilities came. Through explosion, nothing has happened. Nor the Darwin theory of evolution, which material knowledge can only give you. This Darwin theory of evolution and the Big Bang theory. You all studied, right? From monkeys, how human became. Yeah? And people today, they say, I am a Brahmana. But from where you came? I was a monkey before. This is what everyone says. We haven't come from monkeys. So, if we have come from evolution, that means that we are only having faith on monkey, not on the creator. Where did the monkey came from? You are all with me? So, if we are coming from monkey, does the creator didn't have the knowledge to create human beings? You are all with me? So, from knowledge about the matter, we develop intelligence. From intelligence comes faith. Faith on the creator. Yeah, very, very important. Hare Krishna. I am going to stop here. Any questions? So, today